I'm Tim Slater for Play Music Magazine, and in today's video we're looking at the new Sterling Silo 30. If you're familiar with the USA Music Man guitars, you may already be familiar with the Music Man Silhouette guitar, or the Silhouette Special I should say, and the Sterling Silo 30 is very closely modelled on that instrument. Like its American counterpart, the Sterling Silo 30 is a very highly spec guitar, which is especially impressive given that it comes in at a very affordable street price. We'll start from the back, unusually. This time we have proper Schaller M6 locking machine heads, which are exactly the same as the ones found on the US Music Man guitars. Likewise, we have a heavy duty vibrato bridge, which is essentially identical to the same as that found on the USA Music Man Silhouette. The pickup configuration is the classic humbucker 2 single coil configuration. The control layout has a simple 5-way selector switch with an automatic coil tap in the second position between the humbucker and the middle single coil. There's a standard single volume control and a single master tone control. This model has 22 frets. They are jumbo frets, which enable very easy string bending and a nice wide vibrato. The neck has a 10-inch fingerboard radius. The neck has an asymmetrical carve, which means that it's slightly flatter on the treble side than it is on the bass side, which is to enable you, really, it fits the natural curve of the player's hand in a very natural way. It works really well, it feels very comfortable. The fingerboard edges are not rolled particularly, but they're well finished on this particular instrument. The fret ends are very nice and smooth. Playability is unhindered all the way up and down the neck, and it feels like a very, very nice guitar. Incidentally, also on the back of the guitar, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a 5-way bolt neck plate here, which holds the neck very, very steady. It's exactly the same as that found on the USA made Music Man guitars. Now I'll take you through some of the sounds. We'll begin with the clean sounds. I'll start with the neck pickup. Both single coils have staggered pole pieces, so the idea is to give the single coil sounds more of a kind of a nice throaty vintage vibe. I'll just strum through some chords for you. Quite nice and punchy, well rounded, a nice spread across the frequency ranges. You can hear the low strings kicking in. Sparkling on the top, nice definition with the chords, it doesn't sound too muddy. We have our classic in-between positions here. A much lighter, breezier tone immediately. This can come in useful as a built-in booster, if you like, where you can play your rhythm sounds on the in-between setting. Kick in the single coil for a fuller solo tone. It's just a little tip, sometimes I use it, it works well for me. Selecting between the bridge humbucker and the central single coil, there's an automatic coil tap on the humbucker, so we get this nice classic bright and breezy single coil sound. Switch to the humbucker, we immediately get a more powerful, rounder tone. Nice bit of vibrato there. Let's play some overdriven sounds now. I'll start with the neck single coil and I'll just play a couple of nice bluesy licks here. It's really cool, it's really nice and punchy, very powerful, nice and rounded. Let's go straight to the bridge humbucker for a contrast. As we said in the intro, this particular pickup layout is a classic configuration really. It's super versatile, and on this particular guitar it works really, really well. I would be happy to take this guitar out and not only use it as a backup, but I'd be happy to gig with it. I do play a US Music Man, and this guitar feels very comfortable and immediately at home with me. I think also that one of the things I like about the Music Man shape that echoes down into the Sterling range is that the bodies are very slightly pared down. They feel very compact, So if you're of a smaller stature, or if you just don't generally tend to like big hefty guitars, the Sterling feels very compact and very agile and very comfortable to use on stage. All in all, I think this is a worthy addition to the Sterling line. Great value for money, great hardware, very, very good build quality. Certainly for a Chinese guitar, it certainly proves that, you know, with a bit of help and guidance, the Chinese are capable of building some very, very good instruments indeed. Well, we've enjoyed demonstrating this guitar for you, and don't forget to log on to playmusicpickup.co.uk or send us some tweets, and we'll be happy to give you more updates on new things in the magazine as they come along. So thank you for joining us. We'll see you again soon. Bye bye.